Now that we've got your attention, let the games begin! Game cartridges assembling. Greetings. Game loading. Mind your fingers. Keep working, you rust buckets. First game up, mugshots.
My name's Verity. I bust bad guys. You wanna help? Come on in. We got 4 suspects pinned down. 3 of them are guilty. Listen to their stories and spot the mistakes. The ones that lie did the crime. Today we're investigating a break-in at a dentist's office. 3 insiders stole some gold fillings, and just when I got a cavity too. Remember, only one of these mugs is telling the truth. The other 3 are lying. Let's start with the dentist, Dr. Cleanpick.
I'm a little bit insulted that you would accuse me of stealing my own gold. But for the record, I didn't do it. I was at my art appreciation class. We were looking at the painting of the Mona Lisa by Michelangelo. There's a lot to appreciate.
I wonder, did Michelangelo paint the Mona Lisa? Chatty Cathy's next. You got it. She never stops talking.
I was working on my computer the whole night. I mean, after booting up and defragging my hard drive, I had to go and log onto the internet to go and check my email.
Do those sound like computer terms? Time for Stinky John. A little advice. A dental hygienist shouldn't smell bad.
It couldn't have been me, Verity. I was training for the Olympics when the gold was stolen, and I ran a 2-minute mile.
I'm not sure. Can he really run a 2-minute mile? Maybe that's why he smells so bad. Finally, Sam Spit. Guess what he does?
My girlfriend was teaching me to navigate. I got this great new compass. Points due west. Every time.
Does a compass point due west? Well, since the criminals all but confessed, solving the crime is a piece of cake. Be sure to brush afterwards. Did you spot the mistakes?
We were looking at the painting of the Mona Lisa by Michelangelo.
Hopefully, Dr. Cleanpick knows more about teeth than he does about art. Michelangelo was a famous artist, but he didn't paint the Mona Lisa. Leonardo da Vinci did.
I was training for the Olympics. I ran a 2-minute mile.
The next Olympics will be missing Stinky John. He wasn't running the 2-minute mile because nobody can. In fact, the fastest mile ever recorded is closer to 4 minutes than 2.
I got this great new compass. Points due west. Every time.
Sam Spit won't need directions anymore. He's going to jail. A compass doesn't point west, it points due north.
I was working on my computer last night. I booted up, defragged my hard drive, and then logged onto the internet to retrieve my email.
Chatty Cathy may never shut up, but she didn't take the gold. Defrag, logging on, internet, and email are all computer terms. But now I need to find a new dentist. Ow! That'll teach me not to floss regularly.
Keep working, you rust buckets.
It's your friend Sketch here to lay something heavy on you. Just 'cause you got eyes doesn't mean you always see. You got to get the whole picture before you really know what's going down. Don't believe me? Well, I'm gonna show you some pages from my sketch pad, but not every page. See if you can tell what's happening before I show you the missing pages. You dig? Picture this. Sandy was this groovy lady who worked on the 26th floor of a very tall office building. All day long, she stared at dirty windows. One day, my girl Sandy, she was working so hard, she fell asleep right there on the job. Whoa, Daddy-o, now that is not cool. Even less cool, she was leaning against the window and it opened. And catch this, she fell through that open window. Ooh, yow. But dig, this little kitten Sandy, she didn't hurt herself, not even a scratch. Can you figure out what really went down before I lay the missing pages of my sketch pad on you? Believe me, it makes sense. Check it out. You might think I'm trying to trick you, you know, that Sandy fell from the first floor. I wouldn't do that. Hey, maybe you think there was a giant cushion on the ground to break her fall. But it ain't that. And if you're thinking this kitten Sandy was wearing a parachute, well, it ain't that either. You know, Daddy-o, it makes you wonder, how could a lady fall through a window on the 26th floor and not get hurt? Are you seeing it with me? This funky lady Sandy, she's a window washer. She was outside the 26th floor, and when she fell through the window, she fell onto the floor inside. Crazy. Like I've been telling you, when you really use your eyes, you're gonna draw the right conclusion.
Professor Rocket, and I'm here to get insane in the membrane, doing the psycho math. Whoa! Sweet crackers! Math really blows my mind. Okay, here's how it works. I'll show you an equation, but instead of just numbers, I will show you some pictures. Now here's the part where you come in. You figure out what numbers the pictures stand for and solve the problem. It's outrageously simple. Well, outrageously simple for me. Now pay attention. We got how many planets in the solar system? I'm a man that likes his space. Infinite space. Then add it to the number of siblings in a set of quintuplets. That's a whole lot of mouths to feed. And then divide it by the number of singers in a duet. Oh, I love music. But not that kind of music. Okay, now, you got the answer? You take the 9 planets in the solar system, add it to the 5 hungry quintuplets, divided by the 2 singers in a duet. Now, don't you start with me. And the answer is 7. 7. It's a little slice of heaven. Now, get ready for the next one. The number of stripes on the American flag. That's right, Old Glory. Here's a hint. The stripes represented the original number of colonies. Okay, no more Professor Nice Guy, and no more hints. Plus the number of players in a game of solitaire. Too cool. Another game with numbers. Then, take away the number of wheels on a tricycle. Now let's pop a wheelie and see what it equals. We got 13 stripes on the flag, plus 1 lonely player in solitaire, minus the 3 wheels on a tricycle, equals 11. 11! What a superb-tastic number. Okay, last one. Why? Because that's my style. I rev you up, and I cool you down. Now the saying goes, a cat has blank lives. So take that number and subtract it by the number of seasons in the year. Now, I'm partial to fall myself. Why? Because Professor Rocket looks pretty styling in a sweater. Plus the number of sides of a quadrangle. All right, now I'm ready for the cool down part. A cat has 9 lives. Minus 4 seasons in a year. Plus the 4 sides of a quadrangle equals 9! 9! Find 9! You are sublime! You finished it! You had a total aerobic psychomat workout. Don't you feel better? I do. And don't go too far away, because I'll be back soon and I'll be looking for you to play some more Psycho Math! Professor Rocket's out.
Hey there! Next game coming up! Greetings. Next game on the way! Dirty Pictures! Hey there! Next game coming up! Game quality under control. Distraction news on the air in 3, 2, 1.
And now, Distraction News with your anchor person, Dora Smarmy.
Good evening. I'm Doris Marmy, and welcome to Distraction News, where we give you the news, and at the end of our newscast, I will ask you 5 questions about what I've reported. So make sure you're not distracted. Tonight, we investigate the glamorous world of insects. Insects are known as invertebrates, meaning they have no spine. Most have a hard protective outer skeleton or exoskeleton. There are 3 parts to an insect: the head, the thorax, and the abdomen. There are more than 1 million species of insects. In fact, there are more species of insects than there are all other species combined. Beetles account for over 250,000 alone. Insects hear sounds through ultra-sensitive hairs on different parts of their bodies. Some insects, like dragonflies, have not changed for millions of years, yet others, like fruit flies, are still evolving rapidly. While many insects are seen as disease-carrying pests, they also play a vital role in the decomposition of dead plants and animals, speeding the recycling of nutrients. Well, was that disgusting enough for you? Let's see how well you were able to remember the facts. And be sure to count how many you get right, unless you want me to bug you. Get it? Bug. Like insect. Never mind. Here we go. Invertebrate means an insect has no spleen, no spine, or no guts. The answer is no spine. Where is an insect skeleton? Under its skin, under its epidermis, or outside its body? The answer is outside its body. The insect senses sound through its ears, through its nostrils, or through its hair. The answer is through its hair. The dragonfly has not changed for millions of years, changes every day, changes only when it has company. The answer is the dragonfly has not changed for millions of years. One of the parts of the insect's body is called the butt, the earwax, or the thorax. The answer is the thorax. How did you do? If you got all 5 right, well, that is 1 more than 4 right. Super! And that's all the time we have for today, but remember, don't ever let anything distract you from watching Distraction News. So long!
This has been Distraction News with your favorite cardboard cutout anchor person, Dora Smarmy.
Cartridge loading. Check. Next game up, Riddle Snake.
In the dark and mysterious recesses of parts unknown, there resides the strange and riddle-wise creature known only as the Riddle Snake. His music is enchanting, and his riddles are perplexing. So look close and think even closer, 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 closer. The riddle is, what is white when dirty and black when clean? What is white when dirty and black when clean? What is white when dirty and black when clean? And the answer is a blackboard. If you did not get this riddle correct, you must write 50 times, "I will improve my riddling." Just kidding. Adios.
Watch your backs. Coming through, coming through. Greetings. Next game coming up. Word shake.
going to be mixing up some word shakes. It's a little tricky because I have a strong French accent. So listen carefully. Okay, what word do you get when you mix no with the word see? Think about it. No and see. We put them in the pot, we throw them in the air, and then we mix them together. It's a word for when people don't respect your privacy. Let's mix them together. What do we get? No see. No see. You see? No see. Come on now. We are on a roll. Let's get ready for the next clue. What do you get when you take the word speck and mix it with the word tackle? It's not so hard. You put them in the pot and mix them up. Now look carefully. Speck and tackle is a big type event like the World Series. Do you see it now? Let's mix them together and we get spectacle! Spectacle! Oh, that is so good! I make myself laugh so much. But wait, I have another one for you. Listen carefully because this one is a little tricky. Take a shell and the letter O. A shell and the letter O. We put them in the pot. Thank you. And we mix them up together. And what do we get? Shell O. It's not so deep, this clue. You get it now? Mix them together and we get shallow! Shallow! It's so funny when you put them together. What do you mean you don't think it's funny? Yes, it is. And now, la pièce de résistance. This one may make you a little sleepy, but I think it is worth it. Take an I, the word burn, and then add any nation, like the United States, for example. Thank you. Throw them around in the pot, and what do you have? An I, burn, and nation. It's what a big bear does in the winter. I, burn, nation. Mix them together, and what do you get? Hibernation! Hibernation! You get it now? Oh, yeah, I'm so funny. I am too much funny for one show, I think. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir.
It's time for Crashbox Rewind, where we flash back through the show and remind you how smart you really are.
Insects are known as invertebrates, meaning they have no spine. Most have a hard protective outer skeleton or exoskeleton.
They take the 9 planets in the solar system, added to the 5 hungry quintuplets, divided by the 2 singers in a duet, and the answer is 7. 7.
How could a lady fall through a window on the 26th floor and not get hurt? She's a window washer. And when she fell through the window, she fell onto the floor inside.
Did you spot the mistakes?
We were looking at the painting of the Mona Lisa by Michelangelo.
Michelangelo was a famous artist, but he didn't paint the Mona Lisa. Leonardo da Vinci did.
Well, that's it for now. See you next time.